Hello everyone, we are back with episode 22. If you're enjoying, please like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into it. Game crashed, restart. Wait, I don't have to do that. I can go in here. No, I can't. Oh, I'm losing health because I need to meditate. I'm gonna sell some books as well. Meditate before I forget. So yeah, this is Marcus, who you can sell books to. As long as he's got the money for him and things. Tends to give the best prices. Yeah. Not got many things to tell. Check you've read any of these things before you sell them if you don't. Alright. Oh, and he can buy this stuff as well. So buys junk. Yeah. Need to stash some of that stuff because I'll dismantle it with the master armor much later in the game to get silver and gold and things of that nature. Because those are very important for crafting grandmaster armor as cheaply as possible. Because they're key for making green gold and things of that nature. Where's Priscilla? She's upstairs. Because we've already listened to her song and done that bit. We gotta find her. I think she's in that far room. This one. Yep. Right, sorted.
Geralt.
Right.
Dan.
What?
Dungeon.
Alright.
No.
So you
Don't have.
Right, cool.
Take.
Alright, so now we need to go and get Horson. Super. Yeah. Oh, we need to go and visit Cleaver first because I don't like having failed quests. And we'll leave that. I need to talk to Cleaver. And I want to do the one with the vampire and Lambert, the ekimmara. Following the thread, that's the one. That's a cool quest. We'll do that whenever I get in the vicinity there. I'll go talk to Cleaver whilst we're here because he's right here. So you fail this quest if you don't do 2 of the 3 parts with 2 of the 3 parts of the junior quest with the dwarven henchman for Cleaver. I think you fail that quest. I don't like having failed quests in my log. It's easy enough to do the arena bit and the casino bit, where you would, if you want to play Gwent, you can do the casino bit itself instead and play Gwent. But obviously, as I'm not doing that yet because I've not been to Toussaint, I've got the Skellige deck. I will instead just meet. I might as well do both parts with his men. Whilst I'm here, let's see if this guy's got anything interesting.
What have you got?
I could do with getting some other things from the merchant. Don't need the Nekawari decoction. So nothing interesting from him. But if this guy is available, he's not here at the minute, I don't think. Oh yeah, he is there. That's weird, he wasn't showing on the map. But yeah, if you can speak to this guy, he gives good prices for alcohols and he also sells things like the cherry cordial. So you can buy a few of those and then sell stuff to him to make up for it. And these are necessary for the white gold, which is why we buy those. So it gives me the ability to make 5 white gold if I want, and you can sell things to him instead. So like he sells things, you can sell things to him for pretty decent prices, like the types of hard alcohol that you're not going to use, like the Nilfgaardian lemon. You can sell excess of the dwarven spirit if you have that to Marion Rye. You can sell some to him. So you can make a bit of money from that. I mean, you see how many dwarven spirit I've got already, so I could sell like, you know, a couple of hundred worth of that to him and not miss it in the slightest. So not a bad idea to do that as well. Sell some of those. And even stuff like this, you know, dew cold water, and you know, some of them sell for reasonable amounts. You can get some money back. Alchemy paste. Don't need all of them. You just need enough to be able to make your superior oils. And then we've already got enough to be able to do that. So if you wanted to make some money, you can sell stuff like necrophage hides. If I was gonna, like, you know, really sell a lot of it, I would check the prices and make sure I'm getting the absolute best from one of the other herbalists and things, but not really super necessary at the minute. 11,000 crowns, that's plenty to be going on with. So yeah, a couple of things you could do at this stage of the game. You could get the Griffin swords, go and get the Griffin swords. They'd be slightly more powerful than the DLC ones, I think. Should probably go and do that in a minute. But there's a couple of other things I can do. Whilst I'm in Novigrad, I'll do these parts. Yeah. Whoreson's henchman running about. You can do it now or never while you're here. This is a trap, this little son of a gun, street urchin. So what do we want? Get that. Get full moon while we're in the menu. Not use blizzard just yet. Always make sure you get swallow. And then we'll pile on the other ones over time. As long as you've got swallow, that's so. Where's he going? Oh no, he's running away.
Hey,
I hope he's okay. Still got my oils on there. Oh no, it's a bunch of assholes. Pardon my French. Yeah. Get out of it. Get them all bleeding and poisoning and everything else. What else we got? We haven't got golden oriole cracking yet, so boom! Enhanced small spaces and enhanced bombs is a very lethal combination.
It's not too late to surrender.
I mean, it kind of is too late to surrender. Since well, I suppose for that guy it wasn't, but he wasn't going to surrender anyway. Numpty. Die. Cool. So there are two ways you can do each part of this quest. You can do the casino. You can ignore the dwarves and go and play Gwent and stuff, which is kind of cool, but you don't get any unique cards or anything, so you don't have to worry about doing it. After that, you can also do the arena part, and there are two different ways of doing the arena part. There's actually a guy who is like completely invincible, having a fist fight outside the arena, and if you don't do the arena bit that way, where you get the letter of passage or whatever it is to let you in there from him, he will always be there having a fist fight, and you just can't do anything about it. You can't touch him because you can't kill him, because you know, he needs to be available in case you want to do the quest, so he's actually invincible unless you do it the proper and inverted commas way. So yeah, that's quite an interesting thing. Oh, wrecking the joint. All these guys come down. Let's kill these guys and then find out what they want. America! Easy. So, nice and safe. Again, you'd either have the auto oils from having that option turned on, or you've got fixative like me, if you're not using that option. So you always have protective coating active. Kill these guys. Hello! Run straight past them, set them on fire. Parry. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Boom. Check on the old toxicity. We get golden oriole as the next potion. Easy. Nice. There we go. I think you rescue a dude for Vinnie Jones. I can't remember what he's actually called. I just call him Vinnie Jones all the time. The guy that looks like Vinnie Jones. He's one of the 4 dudes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just sit tight just a little bit longer whilst I loot this stuff that I can sell later. Thank you for your understanding. Cool.
You alive? Don't
Dude.
insult.
Poor guy. Alright, where we are.
Why are you so?
Alright. Run away.
Take it. Thanks.
Bedlam.
Bedlam, is that him?
Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
I wonder if he does. Junior's a nasty piece of work.
Nice razors you got there.
Thanks! You absolute pointless numpty. Bit of fizz tech if you want to deal some drugs on the side. Don't do drugs, kids. Alright, so looting. Alchemy paste again, just essentially translates into free money. Ooh, incomes and outlays, got all that stuff. I should read through that thing. I can't remember what it says. I remember it being quite uninteresting, if we're honest. Alright, so let's go. Alright. I think that's the barber who's like drunk and will cut your hair in a different style than you asked for, which is quite fun. Good stuff. Right, yeah, so this guy's having a fight, right? And if you're doing this quest, then you get the certificate from him, but otherwise, Zdenek, he's like completely invincible. So, yeah. So, you can visit his hideout, or you can visit his arena. So you can either pretend to be Zdenek and do it that way, or you can, oh my life, I can't do this. I'm pressing it too many times. Or you can do the bit where you take him down with Gangs of Novigrad, do that bit. I'll do it this way. I just like the straight smashing things. Nice and simple. And again, I don't want to fail that quest because I don't like having failed quests in my quest log. Because again, we are ever so slightly obsessive. Oh, why is that there? I can't get that. Whatever. Not going to be anything amazing. Let's go! Leroy Jenkins!
Let's go. Time's a week.
Oh my god, he just ran in. You're stupid as hell. Right, so this would be a good bit to use Blizzard. Because there's lots of combat going on here. So we'll get that. We've already got Superior Full Moon, I think. Yep, right, cool. Oh, this is going to be good. So there's loads of combat here, which is great. I love big skirmishes. One of the times the combat's the most satisfying. So now we've got Enhanced Blizzard. So we've got that slowdown effect. So this will now last for the until the next cutscene or dialogue, which means it will be for all of this combat. Let's dance. Use Samum, stun that guy, get a solid hit on him before he can get his shield back up, and then we've got a Blizzard again. It makes it easier to dodge around the back of them as well. Alright, so take out the shield guy first because he's annoying. You can see what a difference Enhanced Blizzard makes. So this is like a fair bit of combat, but in a minute you have like a huge melee where there's a load of them. And once you get Superior Blizzard, it's just like absurd. So let's here. Yeah, what else have we got? We have got the Golden Oriole active, so I can use a couple of my Puffball. Get poisoning on that guy. That time I prioritised the dude with the bludgeoning type weapon first. And you see how much damage the guy with the shield took from the poisoning. Take him out pretty easily. There's one more henchman, and then you got a mass ruckus where there's loads of them in this room, including a couple of dogs as well. But again, before we start with this, I'm actually going to get a Devil's Puffball going, and then we can get in there with Grape Shot, get them all bunched up, and then we'll do Northern Wind and Grape Shot. Now this will be fun. Northern Wind! This is going to hurt. For you. Draven style. Oh my life, bombs are fun. Oh dearie me. Right, so get a couple of bombs in there. Quick, Ned, let's thin out their numbers. It's coming right for us. South Park, season 1. So, bombs, absolutely devastating. How many people did we kill there with like 3 bombs? Crazy amounts of damage. Yeah, just all good really. That is a very efficient way of dealing with that room, and that's why Northern Wind and Grape Shot and things can be so powerful. I don't like meditating too often. I don't want to be meditating after every encounter with the delayed recovery, because you just don't want to. I mean, it breaks up the flow of the game in my opinion, and I can very easily cope with just doing it every now and again and keeping things up the rest of the time. But one of the things that you can definitely consider if you don't mind meditating all the time is having something like cluster bombs and efficiency and a few of the other bomb related skills in your build at the end of the game. There's one of my viewers called Adrian was advocating that, and it is a very strong option for the build, so definitely something you consider. But like I say, it's not necessary, because there are other skills that can really round out the build very well without bombs, and that mean that you don't have to meditate all the time, because there's no point having those skills unless you're going to be using bombs in like every fight really, and it can be very powerful, but not something I would personally prioritise, but a very strong option if you wanted to do that. And a little bit different, because not a lot of people have ever done like a bomb playthrough, I wouldn't think.
Something behind this wall.
So we do this little bit, collect everything here. Nothing amazing to loot from what I remember, but although having said that, it's Tier Toka Blade, which would be very useful. I wonder what level that is, because I had a Tier Toka Blade before. Still do, in fact, and this one is a couple of levels higher. Nice. So that being the case, I can replace this, and then I can dismantle the lower level Tier Toka Blade, get whatever items it dismantles into, but also get the runestones back. So if you remove the upgrades, then it destroys the sword. No, it destroys the runes, sorry, but you can put other upgrades into the sword. If you dismantle the sword, you don't want to keep it, then you get the runes back intact, and you can put those into another sword. So with that, I'll have to make sure that I dismantle that Tier Toka Blade, the lower level one, get the runes back so I can put them into the higher level one. Hope that made sense, but that's very important to know. You do that as well. I did that earlier in the playthrough with the Viper Blades. I made the Viper Blades, which are amazing early game swords. You get the diagrams in White Orchard, and it's one of the things that I prioritise in White Orchard, along with upgrading the starting Ekimmara armour. But once you put like a Divana runestone or something really good in those, but then later when you no longer have that need for them, oh sugar, I'm just blinded myself. This is why we don't have cat active. I thought that was black blood, so yeah, let's just do that. But yeah, you can put like a Divana runestone for a 3% bleeding chance in each of the Viper swords, which is really strong. And then when you want to upgrade to the DLC swords that you get at level 7, or the DLC swords or Griffin swords that you get at level 11, then you can dismantle the Viper swords, take them intact, and then go from there. So that's very useful. Right, who's closer? Dijkstra's closer, so I'll speak to him. That's not far from the square either, so I can nip back to the square, dismantle that Tier Toka sword whilst it's on my mind. No guards about. I'll grab that. Another Alcast, might as well. Whilst there's no drawback of the guards starting a ruckus and us wasting time having to roll away from them or fight them or whatever else. Another Alcast, excellent. There are some guards around here, so just maybe be mindful of that instead of blindly looting everything. There's some enemies there, don't want to go that way. Go this way. Speak to Dijkstra. Can we get up there? Oh yeah, no, that was the weird bit that we couldn't loot before. I don't care.
Well, another freak.
Alright, cool. So we'll speak to Dijkstra, nip back to the square to dismantle the Tier Toka Blade and things, and then go to Dijkstra's hideout and finish that bit. Not Dijkstra's hideout, Horson's hideout, and finish that bit. Because he is, spoilers, hiding in Oxenfurt. Alright, cool. Right, there we go. Yeah, Junior, you...
Sourcing. Need someone who can.
Anyway.
Vernon.
He's hope.
Right, so, got to speak to Vernon Roach. Yet another string to the bow of acquaintances or quests. Right. Just do this whilst I'm in the area. You can dismantle the swords with either the armourer or the blacksmith. Top-notch swords. He's probably got a couple of thousand now at least because I've sold a load of stuff to him. But I've also bought some things from him as well. Yep, he's got lots. Right, so before I accidentally sell that blade, let's dismantle that. So you can see there that the Triglav runestone and Zori runestone I'll get back, as well as dimeritium ore and a ruby. Very valuable sword to dismantle. Nothing else particularly great to dismantle here or get. So that's absolutely fine. Nice. Let me just sell all this stuff again. I'll actually keep that shirt for if I need to make a basic armor set with stuff afterwards. Got a few of those armor kits, don't need quite that many, so I'll sell a few of those as well. Only tend to keep 4 of each at a time. Just seems like a decently round number, and if I don't pick any up for a while and have to use 2, then I've got, you know, use a couple, I've got 2 in reserve. So sell all this stuff. You can see that his inventory is slowing down a bit now because I've sold so many things to him. So try and use the blacksmith as well. Eventually I'll start using the master armorers, and soon I'll be in Toussaint, and I'll save everything up and then sell it all in Toussaint because you get more for it there. So again, just keep 4 of those, sell a couple to him, and we're over 12,000 crowns again, which is cool. Nice little figure to be over for whatever reason. Right, so Roach is miles away, so we're just going to go to Horson's hideout. And this version of the DLC sword, which is cool because it kind of looks like a katana. Anybody around? Nope. I'll loot those once I get the chance. Grab a load of Alcest, why not? There's often guards around here, so that's why I didn't loot them before. Got plenty to grab when there's no guards about. Got all this stuff already. Is that guy gonna get all uppity? Yeah. And that's why I haven't looted this before. Can't be bothered in fights or anything like that. Do need to reapply Yieldy oil because it's a different sword. Just do that whilst I remember. And then we'll pile on these things again for delayed recovery because we're going to have a bit of a scrap coming up. Nearly always dimeritium ore around here in some of the just round the corner there, but I've already looted it in this playthrough. Earlier when I was exploring Novigrad. Alrighty.
Jablets after the latest fashion. Get them here and only here. They look Nilfgaardian.
Alright. Yo.
Nothing interesting here.
Okay. Why is it red then, Geralt? Right, let's get all this stuff. Anything to grab around here? Crystallized essence. Don't remember what that's used for, but it's not a common item per se, so probably worth grabbing whilst we're here. Light the fire because of course, why not? Greetings. Yeah.
Looking nowhere.
Nope.
Alright, sorted.
Just scheme.
I'm good.
Yeah. You look at it, cut you down to size even more. Pain. And another crystallized essence, cool. Right, so we're just going to loot this stuff and then make a break for it and carry on with the game. Geralt of Rivia, that's the one.
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap.
Oh dear. Oh, it's a mask. I thought he had a knife in his head. Damn, dude.
Place has been scrubbed clean.
Yep. Cool. So nothing about here. Not quite got the toxicity to use anything else yet. And could pick up a couple of amethyst dust. That's cool. It can be sold later on, if nothing else. I wonder if there's anything actually decent to loot around here. I don't remember this little side room at all. No, not really. Whoever lived here, well, I'd assume Whoreson as his hideout. Light amethyst, apparently. Apparently a kind of purpley aficionado. A few things to loot, why not? Dog tallow, absolutely pointless. A couple of dwarven spirit, which are cool. Alrighty, let's go! Let's go! Right, not actually going to go and talk to Roach yet. What else do I need to do? Right, so I need to speak to him in the partisan camp. Right, that's the next thing we need to do there. Got a few things we can be getting on with here. Nobleman statuette, we could do with doing that. Talk to Cleaver.
There's a laundry in far corners, did you know?
Right, in fact, that wasn't what I wanted to be looking at just yet. I want to be looking at... Following the thread. Is it a contract or is it a quest? It's a quest. Following the thread. Where are you? There you go. Sweet. I'm warning you. Are you really? Well, consider me warned.
No loitering round here.
Not about to start a scrap over a vial. They are worth literally a crown and not useful in any other sense. The very definition of junk items. Right, we'll do following the thread whilst we're about. Got plenty of conversations to be had before we start this quest, so no point popping a blizzard yet. What are we missing? We haven't got Oriole going, so at some point I'll have to remember to get Oriole on there. Not going to nip into the menu just yet. We'll go and find this guy and start this quest. This is a cool quest, I like this one. If you want to do Flesh for Sale, which is a quest, level 6 quest actually, in... What? Who wants some? Where are you? Yeah, why not? Kill these dudes. Yeah. Just whilst they're here and starting a ruckus. Teach lessons, you know? All burn, all die. Wrecked. R-E-K-T. Wrecked. Get wrecked, scrub. Right. Alrighty. What else we on? Blackbird, full moon, cat, no, Oriole. There we go. So we'll get those others going. Yeah, so following the thread. I can't remember if you have to fight anything before the actual ekimmara. Let me think. So you talk to the guy, then you go and look at the victims. Then I think you just go and fight the ekimmara straight away. Yeah, so what I was saying is Flesh for Sale is a quest that's like only level 6, and you can only do it if you've gone to Skellige before doing following the thread. I'm not going to do it on this playthrough. The rewards aren't amazing or anything. But yeah, you literally can't do it unless you go to Skellige before you start this quest. If I want to do Flesh for Sale, the quest, bear that in mind. Alright. Right, there we go. Let's get this bit sorted. Get all this dialogue cleared away, and then go and find Lambert. You know the next line. So, we check out the victims. get black blood going, which is genuinely useful for this quest. It's good for vampires and necrophages.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fleder.
Not a Garcane or a Fleder. You don't fight Garcanes or Fleders unless you get to Blood and Wine. You have the DLC, which is one of the cool things about Blood and Wine, actually. Right, where are these guys going? Yep, go down this way, follow the tracks.
Seems like it had lost some strength. Was sneaking along the shoreline.
Grab some Nostrix.
Never seen one like
There we
it
go.
before.
Tracks end here.
Yeah, they do.
Footprints on the other side.
Buckthorn there underwater. But I don't need any buckthorn, so we're good. Okie dokie. Yeah, so it is just going to be fighting the ekimmara, so I'm just going to loot all this stuff. Then I'll put on my vampire oil.
Ekimmara came
Double
out of the
check
water
if
here.
I've got anything
Gotta look for more
else I
tracks.
want to apply. Okie dokie.
Rat
Where are we at?
corpses. Not a drop of blood left in them.
Lesser vampire, you know what it is. Oh look, there it is. Wonder what it could be doing. Maybe it's fighting another Witcher. Ooh. Alright. Cool, right, let's get this stuff sorted. So we want vampire oil, which is purple. There we go, vampire oil. Get that on there. A couple of things that we could sell later. Do we have anything other potions or anything to use? 72%. Yep, could use another one. What have we not got active? Got everything active, I think, apart from cat, which obviously we're not going to activate again. So I can use any of these just to top it up. Not bothered about Pop's mold. No point adding that. Oh, that was stupid. I should have saved it for Blizzard. But this is an easy fight anyway, so.
Careful, she's strong.
Yeah, I bet she's not. Let's be honest. Moondust, always good for vampires. Stop them from being able to teleport. And now you die. So poisoning, bleeding, burning, all that good stuff. Yeah. Not even doing that much damage. Got protective coating. Hit that thing with, hit it up with a bit of fire, and the burning and poisoning, burning, bleeding takes absolutely tons of damage. You want to get an ekimmara hide from that. As you can see there, you also get a lesser mutagen.
Damn.
All right. There we go. Certain mats to take care of. Join him later because you want to loot everything in here. Sweet. Including the lesser red mutagen. You can get a lesser red from the ekimmara. Always worth saving before you fight any ekimmaras because there are only 3 in the game. There's the one from the Griffin quest, the one from this, and then there's Sarasti from the quest later in the game. In Bywater, I want to say. But you can get a lesser red like I got there, and you can get an ekimmara hide like I also got there. And those are very important because you need the ekimmara hides for crafting the oils. Where's the oil that needs an ekimmara hide? Superior vampire and enhanced vampire both need them. I haven't got the recipe for the superior one that you save before you fight the ekimmaras and get the hides from them if you haven't already. So I could have gone back to an autosave if I hadn't got an ekimmara hide there, just to make sure. Or I would have had to have waited until fighting Sarasti to get the other one and be able to make that superior oil. So if you wait to go back and you don't go back with Lambert straight away, then you can collect whatever the vampire left behind, reload the fight if it didn't drop an ekimmara hide, and then do it from there. Awesome. Get some buckthorn. I think awesome's a bit of an exaggeration, but alrighty. Cool. You shut off. Oh, he's here. That's why I got to talk to Lambert first.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What do you?
Yeah. Alright. Sort this fit, scrap with these dudes, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Where go?
Alright. Oh no! Let's get them all stunned. Love that on crowds of guards as well. Very useful. Ow. Get burnt. Parry this guy while these guys burn. Set them burning again. Choppy, choppy. Deadsies. Super. Find Lambert, whatever he's doing. Pick up some more stuff. Anything to loot around here? Chest looks interesting. Wasn't. Well, I suppose vaguely interesting. Amethyst dust from both those. It kills this dude. And we got to get out of it. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it was necessary. Right, let's go. Right, so then we got the rest of following the thread to finish later. Should do that before I go to Skellige. I can't remember how far it is to go, but we'll find out. 200 steps, so fair distance to go. I'll have to do it before I go to Skellige, like I say, but well, not have to, but just for convenience sake, you want to do that because now I can finish the rest of following the thread whilst I'm there. Loot this stuff. And then see if there's anything interesting. Water, no. Anything else? More water. More water. And look! More lembas bread. Some more alcohol and things to sell. Off we go. Right, so we need to sort out Roach, not the horse, but the person. Got Matter of Life and Death to do later, which is nearer Gangs of Novigrad or Matter of Life and Death. Neither of these are particularly close, I don't think. Can do that next time on the way back. Not really close to either of those, so I'm just gonna find the fast travel marker, and then I will travel to speak to Roach. Was there a fast travel marker just across here? It looked like there was. Yep, there we go. Right, if I remember, I'll skip over this loading screen. And I'll see you on the other side. I'll just check if the herbalist got everything on the way.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Let me have.
Nope, still not got anything new yet. And doesn't look like I've got anything that I need to buy to be able to make anything. So again, these are all things that missing things that you'll normally get in Skellige. Albedo there. No point making those until I can make the other stuff. What about you, a blood moss? Got any blood moss? Yeah, you do. Cool. Alright. Probably don't need a homework, but I'll buy one just in case. Cool, superior insectoid oil. Nice. So, a worthwhile trip anyway. Let's go. Nice. Nice. I need the enhanced white honey really, or I don't need it, but it'd be useful to have. Meditate less frequently. Especially if you run out of, you know, the potions and need to clear toxicity to be able to put on a few again to get delayed recovery restarted if you lose track of it and you end up in a fight. And that's very crucial. But as long as you've got the one white honey, you can do it anyway. But just, you know, a bit more leeway if you've got the enhanced one. Right, Roach, my girl. Right, okay. Alright, cool. You can get in a scrap if you're looking for those. Right, there we go. Bird watchers. Bird watchers my butt. Some areas, last hope. Alright.
Look, I've heard these things.
Redanian contact, eh? You know who it is. Meet roach by the hideout. There is some stuff you can loot around here, but nothing like amazing, and you can sometimes they'll start fights with you and stuff, but like I say, I'm obsessive with looting anyway, so. Calcium Ecum, that's decent if you need to make bombs still, although I've created most of what I would need to. Yeah, whatever. Let's go!
It's true you killed King. Ah, you and our commander. Now, witches.
Right, meet roach by the bridge. We'll just ride there. So we've got this bit to do. There is actually a cockatrice that you can take out in this area. It's about level 20. So if I come across it, I'll try and fight it. Can't remember exactly where it is without referring to the map. Let's have a look. It is... oh, miles away. I'm thinking Temeria. Not Temeria, I'm thinking Novigrad. The cockatrice is up here. But this is not Temeria, it's Oxenfurt. So we'll go this way instead. Quest there, I think. Side quest that you can do if you want, but I don't want to, so there. Have I fought this wyvern that's like random wyvern in a cage? Can't remember. Almost ran out of delayed recovery, just keep that topped up. Yeah, I must have defeated the wyvern already. Cool.
The man we're due to meet is probably waiting.
The man we're due to meet, you know who it is. Alright, so every once in a while you can nip back into the menu, switch over the potions, keep delayed recovery topped up if you need to. So we've got to do this bit. Ramble on about chests and stuff like that. He said, curtailing his swearing, just about. Unnecessary swearing as well. Silly Phoenix. Alright. Yes. Do you understand? No, something about kings being insane, blah blah blah, some bullshit stuff. I can see the board and whatever. It is a load of rubbish. You're a load of rubbish. Shut the fuck up. I mean, whoops, I did curtail the swearing there. He annoys me. Absolute muppet. Right, shut up! Talking absolute gobbins. Right, there we go. Keep talking. Yeah. Chess and military. Yeah. Unimportant. Let us speak. Yeah, shut up. Whatever. Yeah. I had no idea who this guy was. I was just like, why is he wearing a crown? Why is he talking absolute? He said, yawning. Numpty. Yeah. Right, cool. There we go. He descends deeper into madness. I like Roach. Roach is kind of cool. Love both roaches, in fact. Right, sound. So now we gotta go and do this bit. Plenty to do here. None of it I'm really bothered about. Again, the guards can start a scrap with you if you loot this stuff, so... although you can find pearls and things which are marginally valuable, but whilst there are guards walking around, not worth the risk. It's not even a risk because I just, demolish them, but it is annoying. This guy's only here at very certain times. He's like the blacksmith in Novigrad, but he gives the same good prices, so if you're here and you've got stuff to sell, you can check them. Oh wow, that's a pretty decent sword actually. But it also dismantles into some good stuff. And the Tear Tocker is slightly better. Get some of the dusts. Sell some of the other stuff. Cool. Alright, sorted.
Farewell.
Sweet. Pretty sure I've already looted the stuff from in there with the which is the one of the feline sword diagrams again. The enhanced one, I think. But I'm fairly certain I did it in an earlier episode. Cool. You can get in a secret way, but I always just go in the front gate and kill them all. Because why not?
Believe I did have the pleasure to meet those two gentlemen. What were the names again? Give them my regards.
Oh yeah, you did. Die. Take him from the back. Well, know what your proclivities are. Not that that's a problem, but you know, I'm gonna kill you anyway. Nothing to do with that. Just yeah, felt like it. You're trying to kill me. Not a good idea. Yeah, yeah. Wham, 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 wham. All right. Good idea to close the gap on any of the archers and deal with them first because they're annoying. But we got a lot of poisoning damage there. He might die from poisoning soon anyway, actually. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget, you've always got the bombs if you want to get a few of them all grouped up together. What have we got? We've got Salmon, Northern Wind, Dijkstra. Yeah, you can be set on fire. Boom. Well, that hurt. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Alright, cool. He'll die to bleeding. You come through here, you get ambushed by a bunch of guys. Oh no! Which should be fine for them if I didn't have a Devil's Puffball. Love funneling them through like an enclosed space and then being like, bye bye! Oh, sugar. I'm gonna die anyway, like. Yeah, yeah. Ah, get out of it. Somehow he'd survived a lot of damage. Only to die in the poison cloud. Hello! Yeah, sweet. Top notch. Okie dokie. Cool, cool, cool. That's all that stuff sorted. Might as well loot all this to be able to sell later. A couple more people in the house from what I remember, but they'll be just as easy to dispatch. Making good use of bombs there. Very useful bombs, underrated as well in Deathmatch. They balanced them out a bit better with patch 4.0 in terms of the direct damage like grape shot and things. But they were always very useful in terms of using poisoning and fire damage and everything else. Very good for that. Have a quick check and see if any of those crossbows are better, because they should be marginally better. But as you can tell, I find the crossbow quite unwieldy and unuseful. Not particularly useful, so don't use them very often. Prefer bombs and just signs definitely, and obviously swords. Most effective means of combat. But might as well check whilst I remember, see if there is anything decent about that. Nope, just the one. Thought I'd picked up a crossbow then, but obviously not. Cool, maybe just the bolts. Right. Couple of people in here, and again it's quite cramped and closed space, so very annoying. Does make it good for bombs again, if you wanted to use those. Burn those guys. He gets stuck, so he's going to get burned as well, in all likelihood. Oh no, he's quite resistant for some reason, but he's not resistant to poisoning, bleeding, and getting his head sliced off. Hello! Ha! Die. Okie dokie. Wrecked. Now, lots of people say that you should always kill poor son, and he is an absolute horror. But is it worse for somebody to have lived with luxury and power and everything else, and then to be destitute and begging by the end of it? I don't know. Also, Ciri says at the end, well, it's not even worth killing him, and like, she's kind of got a point, and you could argue that she feels some closure from having seen him at the end of the game when she comes to find him. So I don't know. I normally spare him because I like to think of him living in the gutter and misery.
Nope.
I also don't like Geralt to be killing people for no reason. So yeah. Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Okay, get all that sorted.
Good.
Right, so we get all this sorted. Ashen hair woman, all that. Oh, do we have to do the Ciri quest? Oh no. Oh, this bit's kind of annoying. Never mind, get it out of the way. I don't like the Ciri quest. She's boring to play as and annoying, and you can't heal. She's got to dash around for ages. Very boring. Never mind. if the game decides eventually that we're going to load. She's got 2 levels of like 2 distance dash. She's got the one with circle and the one with cross. So that'd be B and A on the Xbox. The X one, the cross one.
Bad feeling about this.
So that's A on
Calm down.
Xbox.
I know.
Goes further from what I remember.
I can't let you.
Yeah.
Have you let?
Room up.
I'll need.
If they...
Okie doke. Let's get this out of the way. Slightly boring bit, but can't be helped.
Room on the top floor. One with the balcony.
Yep. Okay, okay, okay.
There's
Cool.
the balcony. Let's see what's inside.
Right, sorted.
And now,
So
there, good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Why am I losing health? I mean, really, you just got to dodge behind him and hit him a load, but it's very boring. And once he does that, you start dodging away again. Does she get health back when she dodges? I can't. Yeah, she does. She just gets her hair back, like health back like that. So really, it's just a matter of patience, but it's very boring because you can't like. I don't think you can parry with her either, from what I remember. Because you can't guard, you can't parry, so it's just literally dodging about. It's super boring. Right, no point looting with her because you don't get anything anyway. But yeah, at least she gets her health back at a fairly quick rate. A few more people to fight down here. Try and kill them before they gang up on you. Guy with the shield is mega annoying. You got to dodge and then get behind him. Try and kill the other ones first and then just take him out. It's just so boring! Ciri, why are you boring? Yeah, just get behind him. I think that's all of them. If it's not, I'll have to dodge around for a bit to get my health back. Oh man! Oh, right, whatever. So again, make sure that you're just dodging a lot because otherwise you'll die. She's so boring. Irritating to play as. Whatever. Right, okay, shield guy's down at least. Dodge with B. Oh my life. Come on, Phoenix. It's just the patience you need. It's just... And the camera angles suck and stuff. That's your X dash that takes you further. So I'll just play it safe. Alright, that's that. Right, fine. Got enough health back. Okay. Right. Eventually got through that, boring as it is. Then you can decide whether you want to kill Junior or not. I'll spare him. I like the idea of him living in the gutter. Starving. Covered in shite. And a broken man. Wow, this loading screen takes a long time.
That's what.
Alright, sorted. Don't know what happened to Doo-Doo. Vanished, yeah.
What? Fuck. Warren.
Alright.
Got it.
You. Shit. I bet.
Yeah, you don't want to slay yourself.
No.
Hey.
Punch him in the face, though. What an absolute hateful piece of gosa. Right. Seeing as our delayed recovery's worn off, might as well meditate anyway. And then what? What we doing now? Let's have a look. Family matters, don't want to do that yet. Oh, plays the thing, right, cool, so that's poet under pressure after that. Nice. Let's go and do that. Don't get anything at 14 from what I remember, it's 15 that we get the next slot at. Yeah. So we get a mutagen slot at 15 and a skill slot at 16 from what I remember. Probably got a bunch of stuff to sell again. See if the armourer fella's still there. before I leave?
No.
Ah, Radovid. Side quest, I'll deal with that later.
The
Night.
You'll follow me. Ship was funded with donations from noble women. Ladies from the most prominent families gave up their jewelry.
A spur-of-the-moment patriotic impulse.
You're a homeless one.
There you.
Oh look, he's playing chess again. Who's he playing against? Himself.
My.
Right, go find Philippa, got it, yeah.
Don't tell. You may.
Right, sorted. Thanks for that. Nothing worth collecting there again. Let me off this little boat.
Thanks.
Never.
It's a...
Okay. Redania's most wanted. Right, what are we doing next? The plays the thing. Is there anything super good that we want to do here or anything interesting? Nope, I'm all about getting to Toussaint now. That's what I'm focused on at the minute. Don't want to do the rest of it. The volunteer's quite fun. But yeah. Go activate the rest of this before speak to Lambert before I make my way back to Novigrad, or when I make my way back to Novigrad rather. Could loot all this stuff, but again, not really necessary. Lots of guards around, just going to start a ruckus, and none of it's particularly brilliant to be grabbing. Also need to speak to Cleaver. I can deal with this. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you all for the next episode on The Path.